Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. I suppose we don't want to get too carried away. Right, you're going into there. What I'm thinking is, now I've got those two, they're going to be fine, that's going to keep going, and it should keep all of these. I've only got a burner drill there. A burner inserter. Inserters do pick up. Now you're going to go like that. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change you over so that you drop down into the chest like that. And you're going to go a whole lot faster and keep up with production. See? Look at you. There. I'm really proud of you. I'm really, really proud of you, my son. You're keeping up with production there absolutely beautifully. This is keeping up with it down here. It's still going a little bit. I tell you what, that's not accumulating all that fast. I think we are burning through it with the two stone furnaces. We'll see. We'll see how that gets on. So I want 2 more electric mining drills, and I want another furnace, possibly another chest. I don't want another chest at the moment. 72 of these. That's more like it. So I want to bring those back, and then I can go into the burner assembling machines. But I don't want the burner assembling machines just yet. I'd rather do without those. What I'd like to do is I'd like to upgrade. I want to go for bigger and better. I want more. More, I tell you. More. Logistics. I'm not interested in logistics. I want the basic construction of stuff. Where's basic construction? I've got space science pack. Wait, what? Why is that there? Artillery shell range. Oh, it's just because these are like these are the ones that we can't reach at the moment, so it doesn't have them in any particular order down through. That's why some of them are in a weird position on the order of them, which is going to make things difficult to find. Logistics warehouses, those are really good. That's one thing that I do want to get fairly early. Okay. Well, I got that bit, so that's the one that I want. And then I want to go to automation here. This one unlocks the basic assembling machine. In order to get to that one, we need the red... We need all of this. Oh, wow. Okay. In order to get that one, for basic automation, in order to be able to run things without having to use... without having to use the burner factories, we've got to unlock the red science packs. We've got to get red electronics. We've got to get paper making. We've got to do algae processing, and that's in the water treatment. And we've also got to do the solder smelting as well, which will come into the red electronics in here. We're going to need that one. That comes from paper. That one there is copper cables, red boards. That one is solder, red circuit boards, and resistors. This is absolutely wonderful. We're going to make resistors, electronic parts in there. There's loads more resistors. This is like really early stuff. You wait until we get further in. Okay, let's not worry about that. It looks like we are going to be running with those basic ones to start with. I said basic logistics first. That's what I said. We wanted to go with those, and I think we ought to stand by that one. So we will stick with the basic logistics. We're going to want to be getting belts with coal supplies coming onto them. That's going to be something that we're going to need, because we're going to be building a lot of burner assembling machines. That, now I realise, goes without saying. We have no option in the matter. So we will hoik that lot out of there. There's more coal coming in. I've got a couple of extra belts over here, and... what I want to do is I want to bring the coal up over here so that I've sort of automated that bit. But I also want to get the research building and going as well. And I want the coal going into there and making use of that. Now, I shouldn't have built that on the coal patch. That one's going to have to be changed around a little bit. So we will do that first. I will disconnect that one, and I will lift that one out as well. And then I will trot over to this side. We're going to go... I don't want to go too far, because remember, wherever we go, we've got to take these things with us. We've got a burner electric generator right here. I would say we'll put that one down there. I'm going to probably want another one of those. a second burner electric generator can go into there. I've already got a couple of these furnaces anyway, so that's going to make that one nice and easy. So I can drop you in there. That is a very, very simple setup. And then I can go to you, and I can make 5 of those right there. And then I will go back into Angel's Power, and I will make 10 small electric poles like that. Let them start running through. And then while we're waiting for that, these 4 over here, I'm going to pick them up now. Pick you up there. It will have dismantled all of the drills on there before it sort of took them apart. Now, you want to go up there like that. And that is... a small electric pole is in the way. Well, I kind of expected that. So I will take you, and that one can go there. I've at least got a little bit of power coming from there. I haven't got anything else. You may start to understand now. Right, I'll bring that back to that far, I think. And then we go into production. I've got an electric mining drill right there. I will be making another one of those at some point soon when I've got the stuff for it. I don't have the stuff for it just yet. This is why I've made it so that there are no enemies on the starting island. Alright, the complexity of this is enough to deal with without having to worry about aliens coming in. When we're ready, we take the fight to the aliens and not the other way around. It just makes life so much simpler if we can do it like that. I do love the graphics, the animation for the belts now. I think that looks really cool. It's not just like a thing that's twisting. It's actually got a decent animation on it. It genuinely looks like it's doing something. So we've got a little bit of power coming onto there. We haven't got enough power by a long way. What I'm going to do is... Right, I can't press Q on that. No, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you, and I'll drop you into there, and I'll drop you into there, like that. And then I'm going to take power line here, and here, and here, like that. So that's now joined in on there, and then I'll put a power line there as well on that side. I guess I don't need to put them on this side, as I've already got one up on there. Doesn't really matter. I've now got 2 of these. They are producing all the power that we need, and you are whacking out the coal down here, which is going to go along that belt, and that's going to be fed into there. Then what we will also have is the coal will be able to come into this belt, and it will be able to feed through and fill up some of that lot as well. I've got another 16 belts. So you're going to go up here, and then going to turn you round, and you're going to go up that way. And you're going to go in over to here, like this. And that's going to put coal on there along with iron. And that's going to feed those, which is going to make belts, which we will then be able to run all the way around the rest of the factory. You right there, you can come out. You will now be replaced with that one. You're no longer needed. That is the only one left. If you put this one over, if you see that one there, see where it's going? If you just take this one and drop it down over the top, it will actually use the settings for the previous tier underneath it. You don't have to go and reprogram the settings on it every time, which is... it's a nice little thing. It's only a small detail, but it is a very nice detail, and it does help to make a slight difference. So we got those running there. We've got these running up over here. What do we want running next? What do we need next? We're going to be wanting our science packs. I need a couple of electric drills up here for this. That can sort of stay doing what it's doing for a minute. And we can start having a look at grey circuit boards. The problem we've got with grey circuit boards is that they require timber to make. 1 piece of wood makes 1 grey board. 1 grey board makes 1 grey circuit board, and timber is the one thing that we've got to go and get manually until we are able to change it over and collect timber like this. Now, at craft, to make timber, 1 tree makes 5 pieces of wood. It's made by hand in a greenhouse. And if I look in here in the greenhouse tech, I need production data cores, and I need red science analyzers to be able to unlock that. We're a long way away from being able to do that bit, right? That's a well away. And we've got the tree arboretums over here as well. We're a long way from being able to do that. Like, we're a long way from those kind of automated processes. And these are pretty much the same. That's all the timber recipes. Which means that we've got to go and get it by hand. And if we don't have very many trees around, we struggle. A lack of timber is a slight... There are some other recipes, though, I think. Sure, there are some other recipes. Let's... I could have sworn there was another recipe. Hang on, let's go and have a look in here. It's not those that I want to make. If we have a look there, Angel's components in here. We've got phenolic boards, fiberglass, wooden boards, grey board. It's the one that I want. I want to make grey board craft. I've got two options. I can make one, or I can make paper. Yes, that's the other tech that we can unlock. Paper right here. To make paper, we want cellulose pulp. Oh, we've got the more expensive recipes, which we do not care about at the moment. So to make cellulose pulp, we need alginic acid and cellulose fiber. They're higher up. We don't want to worry about them. Cellulose fiber, alginic... paper making. We're looking at paper making, and this is a basic... This is a very basic one. We want brown algae processing and then paper making and water treatment. So we do have a method of being able to make these things without having to spend hours and hours harvesting trees. So there is hope. There is actually hope. We just need to get some of these basic things. I've got 200... yeah, I've still got 200 bits of timber, so we have got enough to be able to keep going at the moment. We don't need to worry about it. You're busy making stuff over there. So what did I want to do next? Grey circuit boards. I want grey boards. Grey circuit boards. I think I might just make the grey boards by hand. Copper cables, on the other hand. I need to go to metallurgy casting over here. I want to turn copper plates into copper cables. That's the same as the basic game. So we've just got to take things out of here. I've been having a little think about this, and I have decided that we need to remove a couple of mods that we've got here. Well, remove one mod and add in a couple. If you go up here into this one and we click on there, this shows you everything that we can make. Now, at the moment, we've got these for the circuits right here, like that, and we've got intermediate products right here, which has got the electronic circuit. This is the circuit processing mod that I talked about previously. It's got the processing unit, it's got advanced processing unit as well, which is an extra one that has been added in. I thought that the mods, basically, it took these individual components here, and I thought that what the mod did was it just added in this step here, and I thought that's what it did. And then I thought that modules were basically these here. You've got the speed module, cable harness and the speed module itself, and you've got to combine the two to be able to equip them anywhere, all the way up to those up there, but it's not. Those are done with the circuit processing thing as well. This here is the Bob ones. You've got pollution producing, pollution cleaning, productivity, effectivity, speed processors, and then you've got the basic ones. I'm not quite sure why you need pollution producing. I've absolutely no idea what the advantage of that would be at the moment, but I'm sure that is something that we'll find out later. But no, this here is very, very different to what Bob's actually is. So I'm going to remove the circuit processing mod. That one's going to come out, and then I'm going to add in a couple of extra Angels ones. So we're going to go out of here. We're going to quit the game. Yeah, we just want to quit. And we're going to go into our mods over here. So it's this one down here, this circuit processing, the one that I talked about previously. So we're getting rid of that one. I'll deal with that in a second. I want to go over here to these mods here. Now, Bob's, we don't actually have anything extra for Bob's mods, apart from character classes, and I'm not actually planning to add that one into the game. I'm going to leave character classes out. There is nothing else for Bob's mods that we don't have, so we can ignore all the rest of it. And then Angels over here, we've got Anything with angels on is what you're looking for, but that one there is not made by Angels, so we can leave it. Warehouse extension, no. Angels Industries main lab, no. Angels Infinite Ores adds infinite ore patches. I'm not using that one. I'm leaving it alone. We've got a petrochem train here that I didn't have in there previously. We've got the smelting train here. That's Arc 666 Angel. I'm adding that one into the list. And we've got Angels add-ons locales over here. That's not by him anyway. It's the cab over here, a different type of crawler. That one we will add in. That's another thing that, you know, it's part of the Angel stuff. Angels Exploration Beta over here. I think it adds in some vehicles and stuff that you can use for exploring the map. And I didn't have that one, so I'm going to add that one in there as well. And now if you have a look through these others, these are not by Angels himself. These are by someone. These are all by other people. They're to do with them. They're add-ons that do affect them, but they're not actually Angels themselves. So we're not going to use those. So we go back to Manage over here. I've now got these extra ones that I've just brought in. The Angels used coolant clarify. That's not by him, and it hasn't been updated, so we will leave that one out. Circuit processing has been removed, and I'm also going... The visual signals is the one where we had our robot count up in the corner. I'm going to remove that one as well to avoid any confusion, and we won't use it. So the only extra bit, the KS power, essentially the only thing that we're going to be wanting from KS power is the diesel generator. And I'm thinking it would be a good idea to remove that, and we will just stick with the basic Bob stuff. So I'm going to take the KS power bit out, because Bob does have his own burner stuff. F9 we will keep. Landfill painting we will keep, because there's quite a cool little option to have. And then the space extension we're keeping as well. Unlasting oil, so that we use up our oil and gas patches. And Squeak Through, which I consider to be absolutely essential. So I will just reload all of these. You can see we've had removed entities wind turbine 2, which is the wind turbine that we'd already built. And we've also removed some recipes, a burner generator, a big burner generator, and then we've got the circuit processing stuff as well. Several of those have been changed. We've got big burner generator, petroleum generator, oil burning, visual signals. Those have been removed. So we're now into standard Bob Angels game. The only difference at the moment is that we've now lost the wind turbine that we went and built. That one's just been removed from the game completely. If we have a look in here, things are slightly different because we've got the Angels Exploration here. We've got light armor in there and we've got radar in there. So now the combat bit doesn't have all of the armor. That's now been sort of picked up by the Angel stuff. If we go over into F9 over here, you can now see this is pretty much the same as it was before. That's not really changed. If you look up into here, we've now lost those 4 circuit boards that we had up there, which were basically the same as the original game. But if you have a look in modules, this is altogether different. There is a whole big change in here. You've got speed modules, effectivity, productivity, pollution producing, pollution cleaning, raw speed, green, and raw productivity. Raw productivity is plus 5%, and productivity is plus 5%. Energy consumption plus 10%, pollution plus 15%. That doesn't change anything, that one. So the difference between them, you've got productivity module right there. To craft that one, you need a productivity circuit board, 4 module contacts, and 4 module main boards. It's a lot of ingredients. And then if we go into that one right here and we craft it, it doesn't allow you to craft it. It doesn't have the recipe. Okay. Not quite sure why it doesn't have usage or the recipe on that one. What about you? Huh. I'm not sure about that. You're raw. I'm genuinely confused about the raw stuff compared to the basic stuff. Oops, I don't want to be clicking on. I want to go to craft or usage. It's absolutely not giving me anything on there. Okay, that is another little bit that I'm confused about. There's a lot of stuff that I'm confused about with this at the moment. There is a lot of stuff that I'm confused about. Okay, we've done enough messing around. Let's see if we can get some more work underway. So we have got our belts being made over here. I've got 140 belts in there now, so I will pick those up. And we've got, most things do stack in 200s. There are a few bits that stack in 100s instead, but most things are in, at least certainly the raw materials and that, they all stack in 200s. It makes life nice and simple for us. We've got plenty of this being made over here. Those are going as flat out as they're going to go. I'll take 114 iron plates there, and I will go and get some copper over this side and take a load of that. So now I've got plenty of material in here. We've got coal coming out of our ears over there. The next thing that we want to make is we want to start automating building basic data cores and grey science analyzers. And, right, hang on. If we want to automate making those, we need to kind of, well, actually, we need to have a look at the recipes for them. So we want to go into their Angel's Tech. Grey Science Analyzer, we'll go with that first. Iron plate is easy. Data Analyzer needs copper cables and iron rods. Iron rods, go through to here. We need 2 iron plates to make the iron rods. We're already making iron rods over here, so we'll be able to use those to help us make these. That's going to be a little bit beneficial. I'm thinking really what we ought to do is extend this a little bit further and have a slightly larger setup for this, so that we've got more iron plates being produced, being put onto the belts and things like that. I mean, for a start, I would like to start putting that out onto the line over here as well, so that we've definitely got these being made, and then we've got a plentiful supply of belts being made. In order to do that, I want more of these. So we're going to make, first up, before we start doing anything else, we're going to we'll work our way backwards through it. And this is generally how I do it. And it is just a confusing mess, not only in my own mind, but I'm sure for everybody else as well. We're going to make a few of these. So there's 2, 3. I'll make 2 more as well, just so that I've got a couple of extras. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cancel the last 2 of those. I'm going to make 3 mining drills. And then I'm going to go into resource refining right there. And I want to make some more burner ore crushers. I want to make 2 more of those, so that we've got a couple of extra of them. And I'm going to be wanting factories and things like that. Now, at the moment, the inserters, you can't do anything to clean them up. You can't make them look tidy. Basic logistics is the next one that we want. It's already started. So we'll be doing a little bit with basic logistics at some point soon. I'm just not quite sure when we're going to do it. I'm trying to decide how we should go. But we're going to want to lift this lot up and move it round as well. Now, if I lift that one up, I have, no, the mining drill, no, it's not. The mining drill is not picked up. You don't pick anything up at all. If you pick up the mining drill, you've got to rebuild the mining drill, although it shouldn't take too long because we get all the components back. That at least, I like that idea. That is actually a really cool option that it gives us right there, and I actually really, really like that. So we're going to remove a few of these items here. We're going to remove that. Actually, you know, I'm going to pick everything up here. I'm going to pick up this whole lot. All right, absolutely everything is going to be picked up here. All the chest, everything, all of that. Pick up the whole lot. There. Okay, I've done. I've picked all of that up. Then I'm going to take the mining... I need to make more mining drills now. So I want to go back into there, and I've got 2 mining drills being made at the moment. 2 mining drills have been made at the moment, and I'm making 1 more there. That will make 3 mining drills. So I want to make 1, 2... That's going to make 5. That'll make 6. I want 6 mining drills, and then I've got 3 ore crushers as well. That's going to be a good setup, I think. So while we're waiting for that to make, I'm also going to pick up these, and I want to put those further back. Now, I've got that little bit that's like stuck out there. Thinking that we want to try and like tidy, but I'm not going to worry about tidying it up for a minute. We'll put it in here. So I'm going to take a belt here. I'm going to run a belt down like that, just so that I've got some space for some mining drills on here. And then I'm going to put a mining drill on that side and a mining drill on that side. I'm going to do 3 of each of them down each side there, and then we've got a belt. So that one can come out to there. Actually, we can go from here. I can remove that lot. I can pick it up. And then I can take you, and I can bring you out this way. I'm going to take you right out over here so that you're well away from everything. I don't want to go any further out than that, though. And then I'm going to want my ore crushers, my burner ore crushers, and I want to take these. And I was trying to decide how best to do this. And I've got an idea for this that I think will work. We want to put these side by side like this down here. I need to make another one because we lifted the one we had there. We will be really glad of the fact that lifting stuff up breaks it down into individual components. That is actually going to be a really good thing. Then what we want to do, nope, we don't want to do that just yet. I want to go back into production here, and I want to make some burner assembling machines. So I want 1, 2 of those. I can't make any more of them for a minute, so we'll just have to wait. We will take 1 of those and drop it there. I'm actually going to want 2 of these. So we need to... Oh, great, now I got to make another one of those. And the only downside is that you're having to constantly rebuild everything that you lift up. It's slightly inconvenient, I suppose, but it'll be fine. I'll make that one right there. That's gonna give I got 1. I think I've got enough. Let's set this bit up first. I want 2 of these coming off of 1 ore crusher. So we want to bring it out over here. I could put that one out to that side. I'm not going to. I'm going to bring it back to here, and I'm going to put that one. It's actually got to go further down. It's got to drop down there like that. And I've just gone and dismantled all of my furnaces as well, which is not a good idea. So we'll make a couple more of those like that. I've got the other bits are being made. I've got a burner assembling machine in here. That one I want to bring out. I'm going to put that one there like that. Because I think this is how we need to have it set up. So that one there will then move over by 2 steps like that. No, it actually needs to be... No, it doesn't. It's got to stay there. It's got to be like that. This is the only way that this is going to work. So that one will go there, and that one will go there like that. Then what we want to do is we want to take this one. You will go here. You will go here, and then this one... That's not going to work there. That one's got to move. Because this one has got to go up here. It can only do it if I put it there because of the angles that we've got on these. I can't pick up from diagonal at the moment. That is something that we'll be able to do later, but we can't do it at the moment. So I want to put that one to there. This one over here wants to go on that side. So now it's picking up from there, and this one is picking up from here. Those two are picking up straight. If you look, you can see it's got a little... like the yellow straight line on there, and then the arrow, and that yellow straight line is on that side, and this one here, the yellow straight line is at the top up there. That's where you can see where they've all been picked up. So then I can take that factory, and that one needs to go up there like that. So it's sort of tucked back a little bit, and it's just slightly out of the way of what we're doing here. So I want to make another one of these. I've got that one built. And I've got another ore crusher over here as well. I'm going to make 1 more ore crusher. I've actually got enough materials to make 1 single extra ore crusher on this. And you can go there like that. And I can put those 2. And then I want to make some more of these. So I want that one to go there and that one to go there like that. Now, I don't have to select a recipe for those. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But whilst I take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp, if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye. and see you later.